Hey there everybody and welcome to Drawing with Waffles. Today we're going to be drawing Gogo Tomago from, well, I hope that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, it's from Big Hero 6, which is coming out pretty soon, and I am super psyched for this movie. The trailer came out like a couple weeks ago, I don't know, but I've been going crazy over this movie since those images were leaked, and like the teaser for the teaser trailer. Does anyone remember that? Oh, so psyched. Like, my family's like, okay, can't you just at least wait till the actual teaser comes out? Why are you getting so excited about the teaser for the teaser? And I was like, ah! But now the trailer's out, and now I get to see all the characters actually acting like they will in the movie, which is super exciting. And I've already really connected with this character, Gogo Tomago, because she's like the tomboy character, which is the one I always like relate to, and I absolutely love sarcastic characters, and I hear she's kind of going to be sarcastic, and yes! Okay, just yes. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I posted a picture of Hyro and Baymax, who are the main characters of the story, and let me just say, those are not the only pictures I have drawn of them. I've only posted one, because I'm trying to be a little conservative and not, like, flood anyone with pictures on Instagram, because I'm following a few people who, you know, they post, like, every 2 minutes or something. I don't know. So it takes forever to look through my feed to see everyone's pictures, and I just see theirs, and I'm just like, I really don't care. I saw 5 of your pictures today already. Yes, your Jimmy John sandwich looks really good, but I didn't need to see it from all 5 angles. Okay? Yeah, those kind of people. But while we're on the subject, if you all want to follow me on Instagram, I won't flood your feeds. And that's a promise. Wink, wink. Now that we've started doing the line art, I want to mention something that happened halfway through doing the line art. I realized that I was using a 30 wide brush for my liner. I usually use a 10, but I usually use the 30 for like sketching, so I forgot to shrink it down before I started the sketch layer. And like at first I was like really upset because I was like, oh no, now it's gonna look bad, because like if you don't have enough variation in the line width, it usually looks really flat and just like, I don't like that. I like a lot of variation. So I was like, that's not gonna turn out so good. Should I restart? And I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep going with it. We'll see what it looks like. If it turns out bad, you know, whatever. It's an experiment. And it turned out okay. I was really happy with it. I was like, yes, because if I had restarted it, you know, that would have added like a whole nother half an hour to the process. And I hate redoing steps, you know, like when you're like doing a step and like the power goes out or Photoshop crashes, and then you're like loading up the save file and you're like, oh no, I really don't remember when I last saved, what's it gonna look like? And you're like 2 steps back and then you have to redo it. It's like so frustrating. But since you've done it before, it like goes by way faster, but it feels like it takes longer because you're just so angry. And that's probably what would have happened. But it didn't, because I used perseverance. Oh, if you're wondering why her face looks so weird and she's making such a strange face, it's because she's blowing a bubble. I don't know if you saw it in the sketch. She's chewing gum and she's blowing a bubble because that's what she's doing in the, what are they called? In the promotional art. So I decided to give her the gum. You know, makes her more recognizable, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that's why her face looks so weird, because I haven't added the gum yet. It'll fix it, trust me. It looks a lot better. It doesn't look so creepy. Ugh. If you're one of those people that watches like every video I make, you know I create like little color keys of the character, which are kind of like miniature versions of the character, but they're not as defined, and they're just basically used to tell me what colors to put where on the character when I'm doing the full scale drawing. Well, I did it a little differently this time, mostly because I was listening to an audiobook and my head was not really paying attention to things. It was just kind of like going along and like creating the art. So when I created the color key, I put a foot one place, I put an eyeball in another. It kind of just looks like she was put into a blender and then they spilled the contents out onto the paper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that is why there's just random pieces, because I wasn't paying attention. There was no rhyme or reason. I was just creating a color key, and it worked for me. I knew where everything went, so it worked, but I mean, it's not the most fashionable way of doing it. And I'll probably try to go back to the old way, but yeah, oops. Oh, and here's me adding the bubble for the bubble gum. I think I made it look pretty cool. I'm actually really proud of that. Like, it's transparent, and it's shiny, and it looks circular and spherical. So, bingo! And also, here's her purple hair, because it really wouldn't be Gogo without her purple hair. Although I like doing, like, no cell shading in my pictures, I like to add a little bit of dimension to the hair. You know, I use a gradient, and then I just add some highlights to the tippy top where the light would be hitting it the hardest, because I just can't help it. And here is the finished illustration. I drew her in a weird pose because she's, like, sitting, but she's not really sitting on anything. But it's all good, because it's a lot of fun to draw. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw Gogo. I really want to draw, what's her name? Honey Lemon, I think? Yeah, the girly girl. I want to draw, you know, Hyro and Baymax and the other guys, which I can never remember their names. I don't know. Anyway, I want to draw everyone, so hopefully I'll be able to draw everyone before the movie comes out. Yeah, so I hope you all have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye. Feels like it's full of jello. So stuffed up. It's okay, darling little facey. It's okay if my voice sounds